In Anambra State, Nigeria, in the late 90s and early 2000s, a man claimed he could see beyond the veil, heal the sick, speak with spirits, control life and death. He called himself a prophet. Some believe he was a man of God. Others feared he was something far darker. This is the story of Eddy Nawgu, a self-proclaimed prophet and occultist whose name becomes synonymous with ritual, power, and terror. Eddy Nawgu was born Edward Onyebuchi Okeke in Nog, Anambra State. He founded the Anioma Healing Center, blending religious rituals with spiritual healing. To his followers, he was a miracle worker, a man who saw what others couldn't, who whispered to spirits, and who carried both faith and fear. But behind the healing, allegations began to swell of kidnapping, ritual killing, and occultic practices. Eddy was not a small-time mystic. He mingled with the wealthy and powerful, politicians, rich businessmen, and even military administrators who were said to visit him believing in his juju or charm. He gave spiritual powers and wealth through his rituals, and people paid dearly for it. His name carried wealth, Alosi Nejeuka, the deity who goes to church, and Okalamadu Okalamo, half man, half spirit. Rumors had it he could teleport, vanish, reappear. His supposed mystical powers terrified people and made him almost untouchable. Over time, accusations piled up: kidnapping, aiding criminals, human sacrifice, and using human body parts in ritual. According to some reports, he killed infants, pregnant women, and used their remains for occultic concussion. He allegedly claimed a very high number of sacrifices, up to 93 people. According to his confession testimonies in some sources, the local vigilante group, the Bakassi Boys, grew increasingly obsessed with capturing him. Psychologically, he blended religious charisma and occultic terror, creating a mix of faith, fear, power that many couldn't resist. On November 4th, 2000, the Bakassi Boys finally raided Eddy Nawgu compound in Nog. According to witnesses, his arrest was violent. 40-plus Bakassi Boys, armed with machetes and other weapons, overwhelmed his home. His wife, Joyce Okeke, described how they dragged him out, tied, beaten, humiliated. He was taken to Bakassi Boys' base in Onitsha for interrogation. Despite political pressure and powerful people allegedly trying to free him from the vigilante, they didn't relent. During his detention, he reportedly confessed to human sacrifice, admitting to killings and dark rituals. Some accounts say he murdered babies as young as 3-day-old and pregnant women, bathing in their remains to make powerful charm concussion. He also named wealthy clients who patronized him for protection and claimed his power came from a supernatural source. Psychologically, his confessions suggest a man who sincerely believed in his power, or at least convinced himself he was untouchable. For Bakassi Boys, capturing and executing him was as much about justice as it is about proving their spiritual strength. On November 9, 2000, Eddy Nawgu was publicly executed. According to reports, he was beheaded, dismembered, and his body was burned in Ochanja Market, Onitsha. His death was symbolic, not just as a killing, but as a warning to others who dabbled into spiritual occultic power and crime. Afterward, a panel of inquiry was set up, but its findings were never publicly published. His legacy remains controversial. To some, he was a con man; to others, a powerful spiritual being. Eddy Nawgu's story isn't just about crime, it's about power. Power mixed with fear, power disguised in faith, power that manipulates people's deepest belief. He made people believe in miracles and death. He sold hope but demanded a terrifying price. He played with the human mind, his followers' mind, the minds of the Bakassi Boys, even his own mind. In the end, Eddy Nawgu wasn't just executed. His mate was burned in public. His body was destroyed, but his story lives on because the darkest magic is the one people choose to believe.